You know that feeling when you're just staring at the schedule, trying to make all the pieces fit? It can feel like a really high-stakes game of Tetris, right? Well, you're not alone. But what if I told you there's a much better way than just frantically filling shifts? Today, we're going to dig into the strategy behind the perfect caregiver-client match and how to turn what feels like a daily headache into your agency's biggest strength.
For way too many agencies, scheduling is just a constant fire drill. You're just plugging holes in the wall to stop a leak. But here's the thing. That reactive approach, it doesn't just cost you time. It is quietly and consistently draining your business. So let's talk about the real, tangible cost of getting that match wrong.
So let's just pause and really think about this for a second. What is the actual cost of one single bad match? It's not just, an unhappy client or a frustrated caregiver for one day. No. It's a ripple effect that can seriously shake the very foundation of your agency.
Yeah, our source material puts it bluntly. A poor match leads directly to three things: call-offs, complaints, and churn. Just think about that. Those aren't just little operational hiccups. They are a direct assault on your resources, on your reputation, and on your bottom line.
Okay, so how do we break that cycle? We have to completely shift our mindset, moving from that reactive scheduling to what we call proactive strategic alignment. And look, this isn't just about changing words. It's a whole new philosophy for building a stronger, more successful agency.
This right here is the core choice that every single agency faces. On one side, you can get stuck in that vicious cycle of poor matches, all the instability, the constant churn. Or, and this is the exciting part, you can turn matching into your engine for growth. This creates a virtuous cycle of client satisfaction, caregiver retention, and that bedrock of trust that every great agency is built on.
So, how do we actually achieve this strategic alignment? Well, it's not some complicated hidden secret. It really comes down to a simple but really powerful framework that's built on 4 key pillars. Let's break them down one by one.
First up, we've got the absolute baseline, the total non-negotiables, skills and certifications. This is all about making sure the caregiver has the verified, technical abilities that are required for a client-specific care plan. This is ground zero. It's about safety, competence, and professional responsibility.
Okay, next up is pillar number 2, personality and communication. Now, this is where the real art of the match comes in. I mean, think about it. Are you matching a quiet, reserved client with a super bubbly, talkative caregiver? Aligning those styles is absolutely critical for building that initial rapport and making the client feel comfortable and genuinely heard.
The third pillar is where we get even more granular: specific experience. A caregiver who has tons of experience with dementia care brings a completely different toolkit than someone who specializes in, say, post-op recovery or mobility support. Matching a caregiver's proven hands-on experience with a client's specific condition is a total game-changer for the quality of care.
And finally, we have the fourth pillar. This is the logistical backbone of any successful match: availability and location. It might seem obvious, but you'd be surprised how often it gets overlooked. A caregiver who's facing a stressful, hour-long commute is way more likely to be late or burn out. Making sure the logistics work for everyone increases reliability and just reduces stress across the board. So the crucial point here is to bring all of this together into a practical, repeatable checklist. Before you finalize any assignment, just run through these 4 steps. Verify the skills, assess the personality, confirm the experience, and check the logistics. When this becomes your standard operating procedure, you're not just filling shifts anymore. You're strategically building successful, lasting relationships.
All 4 of these pillars are really powered by one single core idea. It's a fundamental mindset shift that we're calling the intentionality imperative. And honestly, it all boils down to these 2 powerful words: be intentional. Great matches don't just happen by accident. They are the direct result of a conscious, deliberate business decision to prioritize the quality of the relationship over the simple speed of filling a slot. So I want to leave you with this final thought. Look back at those 4 pillars we talked about: skills, personality, experience, and logistics. Which single one, if you focused on it with real intention, starting today, could radically transform your agency's matching process? The answer to that question might just be the key to unlocking your next level of growth.